Hello friends, welcome back to Try New Things, where today we're going to kick off another project. This one's going to be a fairly big one, and I'm assuming it's going to take me a number of weeks to complete. And it's going to take place right here behind me. So right here in this location, the back corner of the barn, we're going to build a stone patio. So up until now, we've been using our fire pit and our picnic table out on the lawn. Every time you want to mow, you got to move it around. This place has always been a challenge to grow grass, so I thought, why not? Let's build a stone patio here with a stone stacked wall coming down this side, and then across the front, level it off and use stone pavers to pave the middle. Then we'll put the picnic table and the fire pit in this location. Now we do have a couple challenges to work around. So if you see this white pipe behind me, that's the clean out stack for the septic line. The septic line comes out of the barn right here and runs right under my feet over to the septic tank. It's not very deep, so we got to be really careful with that. And then we have to make sure that our stone floor or our pavers aren't higher than the top of the slab for the barn, because we don't want water to run off the patio and into the barn. So we got to dig it down a few inches here as much as we can, and then down the hill towards the driveway we may have to put a little bit of fill. So we're on a bit of a slope there, so we've got to level it off real carefully, put down a little bit of stone, start building our wall, build our floor. Tons of work to do, but anyway, we're not going to get it done unless we get started. So let's get the RK25 fired up and start doing some digging. So we got a pretty good mess underway, but we've got our area all marked out and dug out. Once I get the wall built down here on the downhill side, I'll use that pile to backfill it, and then we'll do the final leveling and then put stone down all the way across and get ready for our stone pavers. But now it's time to start on the rock wall, and I'm going to need a lot more rock, but this is what I picked up from the creek so far. It's enough to get started. All right, it is now the morning after we began the project, and I'm in the process of building the stone wall up to the level where the floor will be installed so that I can finish the backfilling. Now ideally I'd like the stone wall to be about 2 feet higher than the floor, but that's going to take me a little longer to gather all those stones. But let's finish this up so that we can level the floor. So now I've got the wall built to the height equal to the bottom of the floor, so it's time to do a little backfilling. A little bit of progress today after the rain. Put down some fabric, a little bit of stone around the edges just to hold it down. Now I've either got, I think I want to get some tailings that'll make it easier to level each stone out as I place them as pavers. So it's pretty slow going, but we're starting to make some progress. I actually just got back from the creek picking up some more stones, but I've got maybe a third of it done. Challenge is my stones aren't a consistent thickness. So they vary between 1 inch and about 3.5 inches thick, and sometimes in the same stone. So definitely need the sand to try to level these out, but there's no such thing as a level stone here. We'll do our best. Well, I finally have all the stones down. Now before I go ahead and put the river pebbles in the cracks, I'm going to go ahead and rinse off those stones first. And then I'll show you me putting in the pea gravel. Well, it's been one heck of a long, hot day, but I'm very pleased with where we ended up. So here is the stone pavers that I put in. Finished up the river rock, which hopefully will come through. That was a meticulous pain in the butt job to put between all the cracks. And then you may be able to see the string line going around the perimeter. That is my this year minimum height expectations for the perimeter wall. Now I'll probably get that done over the course of the next few weeks. Ideally though, I would love to have a wall that's at least 2 to 3 feet high. But that's going to have to wait for some cooler weather, because working in this heat with all that rock saps a guy's energy pretty quick. So I think we're going to wrap up this video right about here. Just keep in mind I'm going to build up the perimeter wall enough that you can at least see it, and then over the course of this fall I'll build it up another 1.5 to 2 feet. So I want to thank you for sticking with me all the way to the end of the video. If you have any comments or questions, as always, put them in the comments below. Do me a huge favor, hit like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks again. Bye-bye.